Broadcasting around the world on the World Wide Web.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh yeah. Broadcasting live from the Josie Network studios in downtown Medina, Tennessee. It's that time of week again. It's time for the Josie Show. Bringing you the most exciting music news and guests from around the world. Right here on the Josie Show. Please make welcome the beautiful, the talented, the lovely, America's radio sweetheart, Mrs. Josie Passantino Boone.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Josie Show. I'm Josie Passantino Boone. My special guest today is Waylon Hanel. I'm really looking forward to chatting with him. Before we get started, just announced we will be honoring Vince Gill with the Country Icon Award at the 12th Annual Josie Music Award. So we're really looking forward to that, and he will be performing as well. So check out more information about the Josie Music Awards at josiemusicawards.com. All right, let's get right into it. Hi, Waylon.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me on. It's a really big pleasure to be a part of your guys' award show, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. That was actually the first question that I wanted to ask you, because congratulations are in order on your Josie Music Award nominations. Well deserved. What was your reaction when you first found that bit of info out?
It's pretty amazing. I always go into everything with no expectation. And with that being said, I just like to put out, to me, good quality music, things that mean a lot to me in my heart. And, I'm pretty tried and true to everything I do. And it's really cool to be able to see that other people are doing the same thing and getting recognized by that. And it means so much to me to, once in a while be nominated. And it just means a lot, man. It really does.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well deserved, like I said. And we look forward to seeing you this year for sure. And, I wanted to talk about something that you just recently released, which is incredible. You released a new music video for when Waylon came to Nashville on what would have been Waylon Jennings' 89th birthday. Can you tell us about this song, what it was like filming the music video? Tell me all about it.
Absolutely. So this song, first and foremost, I love to give credit where credit's due. And this song would not be possible at all without the songwriters.
Yes.
Three gentlemen wrote it. It is Billy Don Burns, Mac Vickery, and Earl Clark. And anybody in Nashville that knows, the underground outlaw songwriters back in the day,
Yes.
those were the main guys. Billy Don Burns, still alive today, doing well. And, a good friend of mine, I actually just spoke to him on the phone the other day, and we were talking about this music video. He called me the day that we released it and said, "Hey, bud, I hope that you're doing well. I can't wait to watch it." And he called to his either left or right. We were on the phone, I don't know. And he goes, "Hey, Linda, come here. I'd like someone, I want you to meet somebody." It was Richie Albright's wife, Waylon Jennings' drummer for decades and decades. He was hanging out with his wife. And it was just so cool to be able to meet her on the phone and talk to Billy again, and he's doing well. This music video means a lot to me because not only being named after Waylon Jennings, but him being my biggest musical influence for two reasons. One, to me, he's the best singer in country music. I mean, to me, hands down. And two, it's what he stood for along with his music, being creative in your own way, not being afraid to do it your own way and take risks, and not being afraid of nothing. There's a lot of people in this business that try to take advantage of you. And it's really cool to be able to have a good team on your side and a good head on your shoulders to know the material you want to put out and the music you want to write. And that's why I respect Waylon so much, and that's the reason we did this music video.
Oh, well said. Absolutely. And you like Waylon, have a great team behind you. And what's really wonderful about Billy Don Burns, which you just mentioned, he actually contributed a rare archived photo for the video. How meaningful was it to have that direct connection to Waylon's legacy. I mean, that's insane.
It is insane. Insane is the exact word for it.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
incredible.
sent I got sent this picture of Billy Don Burns and Waylon Jennings on the
Yeah.
hood of Waylon's 1970s, I don't know the exact year, Cadillac.
Mhm.
And Waylon Jennings was smoking a cigarette on, or of
Yeah.
course he was. And Billy was sitting there as a young kid right next to him. And it was one of the first times they met, from what I was told. And if that picture could talk, and
Mm.
if those guys, if I could just hear their voices in that time frame, it would have been a sight to see and hear. And that right there just sums up the whole video.
Yeah.
Waylon Jennings meant so much to him. He meant so much to me, and Billy means a lot to me as well. And
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a better way than to put a photo of them two together with a quote from Waylon, one of my favorites ever, um, and just have them at the very end of the video. It was very special to me, and I'll be honest, I got teared up and I felt one hit
Right.
my cheek when I saw the end of that video.
Right. I completely understand. It is a great video, and that part really just added like an extra like layer to it. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
yeah, and like I said, it's an incredible music video, and I hope everyone checks it out. It's available on YouTube. It's available everywhere now. It should be, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the song and of course the music video. So make sure you guys all check it out. And I want to talk about this because Waylon came to Nashville. When Waylon came to Nashville was a part of your third studio album. How do you feel that you've grown and evolved since your very first album?
Definitely more than I thought. I was actually
Mhm.
listening to my old songs. When I say old, it feels weird saying old, but it was only, 4 or 5 years ago. And
Sure.
I started singing when I was 19 years old, doing it professionally and making this my full-blown career, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Mhm.
Listening to your old recordings, it might be a little that word cringy at sometimes, but that's what's cool about this whole experience. That you
Yeah.
can actually hear yourself grow, if that makes sense. You
Oh
can
yeah.
actually hear the improvement in your voice and the confidence in your voice. And the only reason I would say that I'm confident is being able to speak with people like you about my music. And that right there just puts the icing on the cake. And
Aw.
I just can't believe that I'm able to do this career. I can't believe I'm able to talk with you, attend this award show,
Aw.
go to Nashville and be a part of CMA Fest and Fanfare.
Yeah.
It really makes my heart just start beating 100 miles an hour faster than what it already is.
Right? Oh,
And
you've had such a great
exactly.
adventure. Yes, you've had such a great adventure already. And speaking of CMA Fest, that was your first time actually being a part of CMA Fest, wasn't it, this year?
It was. It was a lot more crowded than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna
It was
lie.
crazy. Yeah, it was. It was. That media room was full, but it was so nice running into you. It really was.
Yeah, it was nice running into you too. I mean,
Yeah.
out of all the vendors and all of the,
Yeah.
all the booths with radio stations,
Hmm.
podcasts, television programs,
Yeah.
and when I saw Josie, I went, "Oh my gosh, here we go."
I
It's nice to
appreciate
see it's a nice to see a familiar face in this huge complex.
it. I hear you. Absolutely. That is so sweet. Yeah, it was such a fun time. And going back to your album because it's so good. I really want people to check it out. You wrote Thinking About Drinking and My Name on this album. Can you share the writing inspiration behind these two tracks because they are so good?
Well, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
My name was written by me and a gentleman named Ethan Wing. We were down on the south side of Music Row, and it was the first time we've ever met and the only time that we've ever met so far, the first time our paths crossed. And
Yeah.
we got put in a little room together with a sofa and a mini fridge with nothing in it. And I might as well point that out because it just stuck with me. And we were
Right.
told to try and write a song in 2 hours.
Oh.
And, we didn't know each other from Adam, so we didn't really have anything to go off of. And we started talking about, what's your name? What's my name? And
Mhm.
that kind of stuck for some reason. And we came up with that title. And like, what could that mean? And so we decided to, not on purpose, but kind of take a darker route
Mhm.
and see where this song could go. And we're talking about a businessman who is in control of somebody's life,
Mhm.
and he damn near owns them because they signed the dotted line on whatever job it was.
Yep.
It could be anything. And
Right.
at the very end of the song you'll figure it out, but something pretty bad happens to him, and
Yeah.
you might not be famous, but he damn sure knows your name. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh, it's
And
so interesting. What a
yeah,
concept. I'm telling you. That's well written. Seriously.
well, thank you very
You're
much.
very
It was a
welcome.
lot of fun.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure. It's just such great songs. Please check out the album. Like I said, it's available everywhere on all of the platforms. But you've already opened up for incredible artists. I read like Trace Atkins, Travis Tritt, Ashley McBride, Jody Messina. I mean, the list goes on and on. What are experiences like this for you when you're able to open up a show for artists who we all know and love, you know?
It's unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal is the perfect word to describe it. Insane is another word to describe it, like you said earlier.
Yes.
I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed that I have, a team behind me, my mom, my dad, Jason and Marissa down in Nashville,
Mhm.
and all my fans in Northern Michigan. I mean, those people travel all the way to Tennessee sometimes to see me.
Wow.
And I have, people that listen to my music everywhere, but being able to open up for artists like that have been on the road in the buses, in the vans with trailers behind them, like I'm doing now.
Yeah.
It's really cool to not just watch them play and have that opportunity, but learn from them. We all started in the exact same spot. Somebody who might have been a little nervous or anxious and just wants to get on stage and show their stuff. And the biggest thing that I could you know, to me, the biggest thing that I could say about it is what
Yes.
Trace Adkins said to me the first time I opened for him. He came out of the dressing room into the catered dinner room that we were having backstage,
Mhm.
and he came up to me. He said, "My name's Trace Adkins. What's your name?" I said, "I know your name. My name's Waylon." It's just he's so recognizable, and
Wow.
he gave me a huge shout out on stage. And mind you, this is the first time I've ever opened up for any national act. It was just me on stage, no band,
Ooh.
no background vocals, no tracks getting played through a computer. It was me and my acoustic guitar, and I still have that guitar. And it was only original material that I could do for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And I was able to do that. And when Trace came on stage, he took a literal whole 5 minutes and said, "I want to give a big shout out to Waylon Hanel for opening up the show." And a little side note, he goes, "I remember being that young and nervous. I guarantee you couldn't have drove a railroad spike through his butt. He was so puckered up." I guarantee, and he was right. But it was so cool for him to be able to
Oh, wow.
relate to me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Mhm.
me relate to him. It was so cool. I have so much respect for him and all the others that I've opened for. I can't wait to do it again, and I can't wait to just shake their hand and say thank you.
Yes, and I know you will. What a great experience. And what a guy. I mean, Trace Atkins, first off, introducing himself, you know what I mean? Like so humble and down to earth, but also, giving you your flowers, showing love and respect to the artist that's opening for him. I mean, that's amazing.
That will stick with me for the rest of my life, and I'm not joking, because
Yeah.
that in that moment right there, he wasn't Trace Adkins the singer. He was
Yeah,
Trace Adkins, period. And
exactly.
that right there is just what set me back for the rest of my life in this business, because everybody is just one person, and just
Mhm.
one person might be able to sing, one person might be able to shred on the guitar or a drum kit, or build buildings and be a
Mhm.
carpenter and a bricklayer and a plumber.
Mhm.
Everybody has their own talent. Nobody's better than anybody. And that right there is what Trace opened up in my eyes and just confirmed it.
Yes.
Everybody can do something that they are great at. And Trace just happens to be a great singer, actor, guitar player, and a great guy at wearing a cowboy hat.
Yes, he is. Absolutely. Wearing that cowboy hat. Yes. That's amazing. And I want to, before we go, I want to make sure everyone goes and follows you. So can you please give out your social media and also your website for everybody?
Absolutely. So all my social media handles are the same. It's Waylon Hanel Music. It's Waylon. Last name Hanel, Hanel. Music the same way you've spelled it since you were in elementary school.
Yes.
And that's for Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And if you want to find me at shows, see my new music releases, or potentially buy merch, because we're going to be having an online merch store soon, you can
Nice.
find that all on my website. It is waylonhandle.com, Waylon.com. And you guys can find all the good stuff there.
Yes, check it out, everyone, because I love that you already mentioned it. New music is coming, so stay tuned. I like that. What a great way to end. Thank you so much, Waylon, for joining me. I really appreciate you taking time to chat with me.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to me as well. I can't wait to see you in September.
Yes, see you in September.
Thank you all so much for tuning into the Josie Show today, and a big thank you to Waylon Hanel for chatting with me. And my next show is August 3rd with Mackenzie Phipps and Celeste Marie Wilson. 2 special guests on one show. I am so excited. So make sure you stay tuned to josieshow.com because we got a lot of really great interviews coming at you. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.